ICP Algebra 1. This is Chapter 2, SLI, worksheet number 5. We want to write or solve each of these inequalities and put it in interval notation. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. So 4x is less than 16. Divide each side by 4. So x is less than 4. So this is pointing to negative infinity. So our interval notation is going to go from negative infinity to 4, and the 4 will be a soft bracket, as well as the negative infinity. Number 3, let's clear that fraction out of there. So let's multiply everything by 6. So x plus 30 is greater than 48. Subtract 30 from both sides. So x is greater than or equal to 18. So this is going to point to infinity, so it's going to go from soft bracket 18 to infinity, also a soft bracket. Problem number 5. I would flip the whole thing over first, so you have the letter or the variable on the right side. Make sure you flip the sign over as well, and then go ahead and start solving it. Add 23 to both sides. So I get 6x is greater than 45. Is that right? 23, oh, that's 48, excuse me, 48. Divide each side by 6. So x is greater than 8, so that's pointing to infinity. So it's going to be soft bracket, excuse me, that's going to be, so let me erase that. That's going to be soft bracket 8 to infinity, also soft bracket. For problem number 7, let's multiply both sides by 4 to get that fraction out of there. So I have x plus 5 is less than 8. Subtract 5 from both sides. So I get x is less than 3. So that's pointing to negative infinity. So it's going to go from negative infinity to 3, soft bracket. And it looks like we have someone that joined us along for the ride. Number 9, let's distribute over the parentheses. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 6 times negative 1 is positive 6. It's less than, distribute over here. Negative 14x. Negative times negative is positive. 14 times 5 is 70. And then let's say I can add 14x to both sides. And that's going to give me an 8x. I can also subtract 6 from both sides. And that's going to give me a 64. Divide each side by 8. And x is going to be less than 8. So that's pointing to negative infinity. Our interval notation will go from negative infinity to 8. Both soft brackets because we don't have the line underneath the inequality. Number 11, let's subtract 2x from both sides. And then we wind up getting 7 is less than or equal to 8. Well, 7 is indeed less than 8, so this is true. So this gives us infinite solutions. Number 13, at a local carnival, students at the culinary arts sell plates of food to raise money for their program. They earn $2 profit for every plate of food they sell and hope to earn at least $75 in profit at the carnival. The initial cost of the ingredients that will be deducted from the profit was $85. So they're making $2 profit, and then they spent originally $85, and they hope to earn $75. Okay, so this is going to be our inequality to take care of that. If I subtract 85 from both sides, so 2x is less than negative 10. Divide each side by 2. So x has got to be less than negative 5. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to have a question on this one. It didn't work out the way I wanted to. Maybe ask your teacher about it, and they should be able to work it out for you. Okay, and that's all we have.